John Brazy. Here you go. This is what it's going to arrive in UPS in a couple of days. It's your Shure wireless system. Wow. Okay, so what you're going to do here is let's give you a tour of what's inside the box. You're going to flip it open, and it's a creepy box. So, okay. So in here you're going to have your power supply, the ubiquitous wall wart, which you'll plug in a sec. You have your receiver, which has two little antennas on it. And you flip those up like that. You can see the back's very simple. Not much to do there. I'll show you that hookup in a minute. Your transmitter pack, which has a belt clip on it, but as you'll see in a minute, the microphone may not be long enough cord, so you might want to maybe come up with a little rig or something that clips this if you have a hand guard on your valves or something like that. Anyways, you'll work it out. But the bottom line is you hook this on your belt and you have your horn hooked to the microphone, your microphone hung on the horn. The idea is this transmits to this, and you got about 100 feet, 150 feet or so of transmit space. And then here's the microphone. And we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to hand this over to my lovely assistant, Nancy. Whoa! And she's going to turn around and watch me do this real quick.
This is high-tech video.
All right, so you see me?
Yep.
Wall wart. Reason why they call them wall wart, when you plug them into the wall, they hang on like a wart. You don't have to follow me. I'm just going to plug
Look
this
at
in
his
over
butt
here.
when he leans over. Woo!
Hey, speaking of warts. Yoo! All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the transmitter pack. I'm going to take out the microphone. I'm going to take out the receiver pack. And I'm going to close this. So I'm going to plug the power supply into the receiver.
Wait, let me walk in closer so we can see where it is exactly.
All right.
Look in the back.
You'll see. It's just right here. You plug it in there.
Okay.
All right. Now, while we're on the back, I've included for your playing performance pleasure a 1/4-inch cord. Simply guitar cord.
That's a bonus.
It is a bonus. There's a switch on the back here. You notice there's a XLR plug, like a microphone, and your 1/4-inch hole. And there's a switch here. The hole is your line output, so you want to switch on line. Your XLR.
Which way is on? You switch it on?
Well, there's no on. There's either line, or if you use a XLR, you switch it to mic.
Okay.
So we're using line.
Okay.
I'm going to plug this in. This is just running down into a channel on the board.
Yeah.
All right, so that's ready to go. Flip the antennas up. You can adjust the volume there, but it usually runs best around 3 o'clock. Showing you power. Notice none of the other lights are on. Okay, now I'm going to take the pack. There's a couple of controls on the top. First on the right here is your power. It says off or power. As soon as you turn it on, you get a green light. Over here you have a attenuation button. Don't bother with that. And over here you have your mute. So if you need to mute it, you just flip that up down to mute. And when you want the microphone to actually be on, you flip it to on. So we'll mute it for right now. Always recommend muting it. It's got a little teeny, what looks like a teeny XLR plug. Make sure the pins align on top here, and you plug it into the top of the pack. And that's all there is to it. So, stand back, my assistant. Notice that we have microphone with a little clip and this much cable to the pack. Normally, these are meant to make it so you clip the mic on here and you drop this in your belt. Clipping it on the horn of your bell can add a little more extra length to it, but you just got to be careful. I don't want you to set your horn down and turn around and walk away to say hi to somebody, be dragging your horn across the floor. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold on to this belt pack. I'm going to come over to my horn, pick up my lovely trombone, and then you might want to put a little padding in there.
You getting dizzy now? Okay.
You're going to get even sicker when I play. But here's the deal. Somebody's going to go, well, wait a minute, where's your AKG microphone, dude? The one with the little gooseneck that goes in front of your bell.
Yeah.
This is going to be better for what you're going to use it for, because it's not going to pick up your direct sound. These little mics are meant for picking up voice from here. You put that dead in the center of your bell, it's going to overdrive. But this is cool. So you just clip it right on the edge of your bell because you're looking to create an effect, not to massively amplify your horn. So, as you can see, it's not directly in the line, but it's going to pick up some awesome sound. And then I'm going to turn this from mute to on.
Okay.
I'm going to drop that in my pocket. So that's the whole rig right there. It could work just like this, actually work pretty good, unless you set your horn down and start to walk away. You're dragging it with you. So I'm going to go over here to the board, and right now I've just got a channel turned on. So here's without the sound, without it turned on. Now I'll turn it on just to amplify it a little bit. Really not hearing much difference, but you can hear a little bumping of the bell. Now I'll go ahead on this channel and turn on reverb, which would be on, and you'll hear the reverb. So you hear it's picking up the sound nice, but it's not amplifying you as much as it's adding the effect. Now I'll go in and I just set up a simple delay. Yeah, here we go. Try this. What's going on here? Aha, here we go. Sorry about that. Here's a simple delay.
Cool.
That's it. So it's kind of cool because it's not gonna over amplify your horn, but it's gonna pick up just a nice sound and drive it into whatever your effects in. So on the back here, as we showed earlier, this cord, which came from the back of the box, you'd plug into your wah-wah. Plug your wah-wah into your amp. Or you could plug this in straight into your amp, or whatever pedal effects you want. That gives you wireless transmission from your horn to this. You set this pack back by your amp, and plug your pedal into it, whatever. There you go. Wireless transmitter with a nice clip-on, gives you the freedom to stroll on the bar, run outside, play, do whatever you want. Love you, bro. Congratulations from me and Nance.